In the top stories, police investigating fatal incident at the ferry terminal. Investigations continue into shooting death in Sandy Point, and Carnival winners and runners-up awarded at prize-giving ceremony. The details when we return after the break.
Hey, man, I just can't believe that.
Yo, sweet boy, what you really crying for?
Why you see me crying, boy? My man crying. I just see her thinking about that girl. I think she cheating on me, you know.
You lie.
Boy, for real. A couple of weeks ago, right? She come telling me how I'm too sweet and that I just make she belly roll and I got her thighs rubbing. What is that?
No, man.
But yes. Look, she tell me, right, that we need some time apart. To be honest, I wasn't too concerned about that because you know how the girls and them, they're addicted to me sweetness. But then I see she the other day and the girl looking so good, looking so fresh and so lean.
Boy, you sure she addicted to you?
But yes. But wait. Look at here. Come. Hide. Boy, come hide now. Oh, I can't believe, but is that what going on? Really? Why you got to say for yourself?
Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody, hey.
Get the kind of value you love that's unmatched at Quartz now. We're unmatched in quality and prices. Get appliances, electronics, furniture, and much more. You will love it. Get it now and pay nothing for 30 days with Ready Finance. Plus, shop now and get a chance to win a luxury staycation for two. Now that's unmatched value. Only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply. Offer ends February 28, 2022.
Use BioCare Lab Strong Ends products to supercharge your hair with deep, lasting hydration from nature's most amazing moisturizers, raw moisturizing honey, and conditioning shea butter. These ingredients pull moisture from the hair to boost, strengthen, and restore the oldest and weakest parts of your hair, your ends, helping to keep them stronger. Wow, beautiful hair. Strong Ends. Dry, damaged, breaking hair, and no hair growth? Strong ends? Whoa! I'm not cutting this hair for anything. Weak, thinning edges due to weaves and braids. Strong ends? Longer and free of split ends. Get supercharged from roots to end with BioCare Lab Strong Ends Honey and Shea Butter Infused Relaxer and Hair Growth Product. Available retail at CNC Superfoods on the Bay Road and wholesale at CNC Trading on the CAP Southville Industrial Park. Telephone 465-4081.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I'm Jason Davis. The police are investigating an incident at the ferry terminal in Basse-Terre after reporting to a report that a man had drowned. According to a statement, the police received the report close to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Inquiries so far have revealed that 50-year-old Kenneth Percival of Macknight, better known as Bonzo, dove into the sea from the pier at the ferry terminal to retrieve the propeller of a motor vessel that had fallen off. When he did not resurface, the St. Kitts and Nevis Coast Guard was called in to assist. An officer from the Coast Guard discovered Percival's motionless body at the bottom of the sea. Personnel from the Forensics Department visited and processed the scene. Persons with information about this incident are asked to contact the Criminal Investigations Department at 465-2241, or you can call the nearest police station or the crime hotline at 707. Investigations into the matter are ongoing. And in other police news, the police have released more information regarding the shooting death of a man in Crab Hill. In a release issued on Saturday, the police identified the victim as 36-year-old Deshaun Leader, originally from St. Paul's but who lived in Sandy Point. According to the release, police received a report sometime after 8 p.m. on Friday that a man in the area appeared to be dead. They responded, and upon arrival, they met leader's motionless body lying on the ground with what appeared to be multiple gunshot wounds. The police say leader had just parked and exited his motor vehicle when he was confronted by an armed assailant who shot at him. He tried to make his escape by running away, but the armed assailant set chase and continued firing at him. He later fell and died. Personnel from the forensics department processed the scene and collected pieces of evidence. Anyone with information regarding this matter, you're urged to contact the Violent Crime Unit at 467-1887 or 1888 or 662-3468, or you can call the nearest police station or the crime hotline at 707, where information can be given anonymously. Investigations into this matter are also ongoing. In other news, it was a night of national entertainment on Saturday as the National Carnival Committee staged its prize-giving ceremony for the winners of Sugar Mass 2021-2022 competitions, and the virtual event was held at the Marriott Resort and featured performances from the winners and other national performers. Chair of the National Carnival Committee, Shannon Hawley, said the successful staging of Sugar Mass 50 has led to other carnival organizers around the region coming to St. Kitts Nevis officials for guidance.
In 2021, all regional carnivals, as you know, were cancelled, yet the St. Kitts and Nevis National Carnival Committee, or St. Kitts and Nevis National Carnival, continued its growth for the second year during the pandemic, and all eyes around the region were on us. I recently presented to the Grenada National Carnival Committee and other carnival committees and stakeholders from around the region and internationally have been in contact with us for guidance, advice, and collaborative opportunities. This for us as the Carnival Committee is a big deal, and we feel that we have again accomplished our mission.
Minister of Culture, the Honourable Jonelle Powell, commended the Carnival Committee on the successful staging, noting that Sugar Mass 50 was important and necessary.
Not just that feel-good experience at a difficult time in our history, but to pump some much-needed energy back into our entertainment sector in particular, a sector that has been hit probably the most and that deserves our support. And so I was happy to be able to ensure that we had our Sugar Mass 50 so that some entertainers were able to get much needed work, so that stakeholders or young people were able to really benefit from jobs at a difficult time.
And according to Chairman Hawley, plans for Sugar Mass 51 are already underway, and over the next few weeks the committee will be meeting with all stakeholders to plan the way forward, particularly for the return of street events if the health authorities give their approval. Coming up, we'll have another look at some of the stories from the past week. Stay tuned.
Hello?
Hey babe, did you sign up for Flow Internet?
Yeah, because it's the best deal. Big savings. Just by combining our mobile with Flow Internet, I save hundreds of dollars a month on our mobile, which practically pays for the internet at home. And I got double data. Best decision ever.
Double data and big mobile savings? What about me, babe?
I wouldn't leave you out. With Flow, you get up to 4 lines with all these benefits.
Switch to Flow Postpaid and sign up for internet for big mobile savings and double data as low as $80 per line. Visit discoverflow.co for details. Conditions apply.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call Kane Agencies at 869-465-3333 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
Want to get away? Now you can.
Stop standing in long ATM lines to withdraw cash. Use your national debit or black cards to complete a wide variety of transactions at supermarkets, variety stores, gas stations, pharmacies, and more. Shop online at the most popular websites and stores for quality brands using your national debit or black cards. And take back your time to enjoy all the things that you love to do. Remember, instead of waiting in long ATM lines to withdraw cash, use your national bank cards today.
National Bank, always here.
Here are your Horsfield's Value Mart IGA Value Club Blue Tag specials from February 24th until March 9th. Essential Everyday Cranberry Juice Cocktails, $8.99. Lay's Stack Chips, $5.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Chunk and Shredded Cheeses, $7.99. Bird's Eye Steamed Fresh Vegetables, $5.99. Hot Pockets, $13.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Salad Dressings, $7.99. And now, our very low weekly value deals.
Gracias, Joanne. IGA or Essential Everyday Canned Fruit, $7.99. Multimeal Cereals, $12.99. Muros Pasta, $5.99. Stonewich Ice Cream, $18.99. Quaker Oatmeal Quick and Regular, $13.99. Gain Dish Liquid Soap, $6.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart. Joanna, in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí a Value Mart.
Get the kind of value you love that's unmatched at Courts Now. We're unmatched in quality and prices. Get appliances, electronics, furniture, and much more. You will love it. Get it now and pay nothing for 30 days with Ready Finance. Plus, shop now and get a chance to win a luxury staycation for two. Now that's unmatched value. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply. Offer ends February 28, 2022.
After what's been dubbed a successful staging in 2021, a premier international cricket tournament will be back in the Federation once again this year. More in this report.
The Hero Caribbean Premier League returns to St. Kitts and Nevis this year. This is according to CPL Chief Executive Officer Pete Russell, who spoke of the plans for the tournament and new initiatives being considered in an interview on Win Media on Wednesday.
But we're not going to play across the 6 islands. We'll definitely play across 4. That's our thought. But all the action will start here. It will start in St. Kitts. And, you know, there's a couple of new initiatives that I can't talk about just yet that I've been speaking to the Minister of Sport about that I think will really excite the local population. But the CPL games will kick off on the 30th of August. We'll have 8 games here. But that's just the start. And as I said, I think there's other announcements that will be made in the next month that I think will excite everyone in terms of what CPL is trying to do as we go forward.
CEO Russell identified the energy of games with crowds as electric and said while it is hoped that persons can be there without COVID restrictions, the organization will be guided accordingly.
We'll just be guided by the policy of the time. So the CMO will tell us what is safe to do and what isn't safe to do. So we certainly won't be making our own policies outside of what is recommended by the CMO, and that worked so well for us last time. You know, there was good dialogue and everyone knew what they were trying to achieve, and everyone got in and out safely, and that's what we'll do again. But yeah, we won't make any policies until we've had those conversations.
CPL is thought to increase the value of players in the Caribbean region, as there are 3 international Premier League owners within the CPL. He spoke of the impact this can have on the youth.
What we're doing now is again with what happened with IPL. So, you know, all these, they talk about these West Indies millionaires who got contracts at the IPL. That's fantastic, obviously for them, but it's also great for young kids who can see a pathway. You know, so they can say, well, actually, look, if I do well, if I'm a good cricketer and I can perform, that is open to me. And, you know, what young kid doesn't want to go and earn that sort of money?
He also said discussions are being had to host games in St. Lucia, Barbados, and Trinidad and Tobago. In an economic impact report issued on Wednesday, it stated that CPL directly contributed $8 million into the local economy in 2021.
Consumers are being asked to be on the lookout for specific batches of baby formula Similac, as the FDA has announced possible contamination and has ordered a recall. Here's more. There's a recall on some Similac powdered baby formula manufactured by Abbott Laboratories in its Sturgis, Michigan, USA site. They were recalled due to possible contamination of Salmonella Newport. According to a press release, the Office of the Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Hazel Laws, has advised the following. Wholesalers and retailers should check the labels of all Similac infant formula and remove the impacted products from the shelves. Consumers should check all Similac infant formula in their possession to identify if you have a product affected by the recall. You can check the number on the bottom of the container. The batch numbers are visible on our TV newscast, and the entire list can be found on our website, www.zizonline.com. Consumers must discontinue use of products affected by the recall. And if your infant has consumed the recalled formula and exhibits fever, diarrhea, poor feeding, listlessness, or any other unusual symptoms, you're to seek medical care for your child immediately. These precautionary measures are recommended to protect our children from potentially tainted products, the release further advised. An agreement has been reached regarding dispatching issues with local taxi drivers in St. Kitts, according to tourism officials. Here's more.
On Wednesday, Tourism Minister Honorable Lindsey Grant said he was happy with the state of the situation.
I'm pleased to announce that having had several meetings with the presidents, the three presidents of the Taxi Association, we have arrived at an amicable agreement in terms of the dispatching process at Port Zante. All three taxi presidents have signed off on that agreement for their membership, and so we don't foresee a challenge moving forward based upon the agreement they have made with the St. Kitts Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism.
Deputy Chief Executive Officer Melnesia Marshall provided statistics to support the announcement as it relates to independent taxi operators.
We had 144 persons going over to Cockashell Beach via our independent taxis. 41 taxis were dispatched yesterday, and we had a total of 304 persons patronizing those independent drivers. And so we're very pleased with these numbers because it means that slowly but surely we're getting back to that place. Our taxi operators and tour operators, I was told they were very happy. We did not have any confusion or anything yesterday at the dispatching point. The agreement seems to be working, and so we are very excited for our taxi and tour operators who are able to earn again from the industry, and so that is looking very positive.
Minister Grant said one of the pillars of the agreement was cooperation.
I'm really pleased because this has been a nagging problem for a number of years, and I think we are at the point where there is agreement moving forward. And the basis of the agreement moving forward is that we need to cooperate. We are all in this together. It's no entity trying to have prominence over the other, but that we need to just come together and find the best workable solution in the best interests of St. Kitts and Nevis.
The taxi operators stated in the past that the bubble fencing that was erected at Port Zante had served its purpose, and they were looking forward to having visitors freely patronize them again. Another issue they shared was with the procedure of dispatching drivers from the taxi stand at Port Zante.
After the break, Pfizer vaccines in Trinidad and Tobago will soon be unavailable. And across Europe, thousands protest Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Stay tuned.
You're never too young to start planning for your financial future. That's why I decided to visit National Caribbean Insurance to speak with one of their friendly sales agents.
Here at NCI, we strive to ensure customer satisfaction by choosing the right policy for you. Our endowment plans provides customers with adequate returns on their investments. The quinquennial bonus policy offers a 25% payout of the sum assured every 5 years. Other life insurance packages can help to secure your family's future. Also, please consider our health plans so you can be reimbursed for medical expenses to ease financial impact. Just remember, the younger you are, the more affordable insurance is for you.
Don't wait until it's too late to apply. Make an appointment to see a sales agent.
Visit us today. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Regionally, the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccines in Trinidad and Tobago will be temporarily unavailable from Tuesday, according to Minister of Health Terence Dale-Singh. Here with the details is TTT's Terry Ann Brown Campbell.
Health Minister Terence Dale-Singh says the Pfizer vaccines that are currently in stock will expire on the last day of February.
The first and second doses of Pfizer vaccines will be temporarily suspended for a few days. The number of those vaccines that we will have to then destroy will be about 260,000.
The minister notes the government expects a shipment of 75,000 doses to arrive in Trinidad and Tobago soon.
So that is what we will have in our hands, that we will have to not most likely, but we will have to incinerate. So that will be the method of destruction.
Minister Dale-Singh stressed that while pregnant women and those under 18 will be unable to access vaccines, those who need booster shots can be inoculated with other vaccines available from the ministry. Terry Ann Brown Campbell, TTT News.
Internationally, thousands of people took to the streets in cities across Europe and all around the world on Saturday to protest against Russia's invasion of Ukraine. In the heart of London, many of these protesters are Ukrainian, with family and friends back home that they're desperately worried about. Al Jazeera's Nadim Baba reports from London on the demonstrations across Europe.
They support Ukraine now!
In the heart of London, demanding more be done for Ukraine. Many of these protesters are Ukrainian, with family and friends back home that they're desperately worried about. People like Ella Medvedeva, who came to Britain more than 20 years ago.
I still remember stories from my grandmother and great-father about the Second World War and how the fascists came, and it's just happening again. And it's not just the military, right? Objects, infrastructure, they're killing people.
There were similar solidarity protests across Europe. This was Munich in the south of Germany, itself no stranger to upheaval and dark episodes in history.
We are worried about our brothers, sisters, our relatives. You look at the people gathered here, and everybody is scared the war will break out in Europe.
In the Italian capital, a large crowd called for more pressure on Russia. And in Paris, they gathered in the Place de la République, calling on NATO to protect Ukraine's airspace. That was a key demand in London too.
I think we should be supporting militarily Ukraine as best as possible. There's a madman at the moment in the Kremlin, and I mean, we have to do what we can.
The crowd here has been chanting glory to Ukraine and denouncing the Russian president, but they've also been calling for specific measures they want Britain to take right now, including greater financial sanctions and more military help for Ukraine's armed forces. And while the Ukrainian flag now flies from government buildings, many are angry there's no legal route for most Ukrainians to seek asylum in Britain.
We need to be letting refugees come in and just scrap visas for them all to get here, and then once they're here, deal with it whatever afterwards.
For now, all Ukrainians outside the country can do is hope the fighting ends soon and urge the world to do more to make that happen. Nadim Baba, Al Jazeera, London.
We'll be right back with a recap of the top stories.
Whether you're at home or abroad, ZIZ's social media platforms help you stay connected with what's going on in St. Kitts and Nevis. Keep up with daily events by liking our Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter at ZBC Online. Like our pictures on Instagram and subscribe to our videos on YouTube. Also, you can watch us live on the ZIZ mobile app and our website, zizonline.com. No matter where you are, ZIZ is just a click away. ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation, reaching you wherever you are.
We now wrap up with a recap of the top stories. Police investigating fatal incident at the Ferry terminal. Investigations continue into shooting death in Sandy Point. And Carnival winners and runners-up awarded at prize-giving ceremony. And that's it for the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jason Davis.